I've been waiting to do this one, y'all. So, this video, I have been waiting on. I've been excited about this video because I'm finally gonna tell y'all how martial arts changed my life. And after watching this video or listening to it, I truly do believe that martial arts is gonna change your life as well. So, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. How did I even get into martial arts in the first place? Wow, it's really even kind of crazy to think about it. I first got into martial arts at 6-7 years old. And at the time, it was mainly just an interest to me. You know, it was just, I thought it was cool. It was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to move just like that. Like, it was just cool to me. I loved growing up watching wrestling. Y'all remember Def Jam on the PlayStation? I was playing that. Love the Bruce Lee movies, you know what I'm saying? Love Dragon Ball Z. Martial arts was just fascinating to me growing up, and I loved everything about it. I didn't necessarily start training martial arts until around 7 years old, 3rd grade, 4th grade. And the reason being was actually because I was getting bullied a lot in elementary school, specifically from my 3rd grade and 4th grade years. Now, obviously, at the time, the area I grew up, most of the kids that was like me wanted to do basketball or football. I didn't want to do that. I was a kid that liked anime. I liked Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I liked martial arts. And when you grew up in a certain neighborhood, that stuff is considered gay. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn to defend myself because people kept bullying me because of those reasons. And I remember like it was yesterday. My mama told me, I remember running home one day because it was like 3 dudes. Like, damn, like, the fuck? It was 3 of them dudes. I ran home. And my mama was like, you can't keep running from these folks. You got to learn to stand up for yourself. And literally, I remember from 3rd grade, she told me that. I never forgot it. The next time, I can't remember the next time I got bullied after hearing that. But I remember one day I went to school. And there was this guy. I ain't even gonna say his name, but there was this one kid that used to fuck with me all the time. And I remember I went throughout the day. He didn't touch me. Cool. Went by my business. I get home. Me and my friend, we sitting outside, eating popcorn and shit. We just chilling. We see him and like some upper class. They was like 5th graders. We was in 3rd grade. They're coming towards us. And my friend was like, come on, man. Come on. Let's go. Let's just leave. I said, what we gonna leave for? We ain't did nothing. We just sitting here chilling. So they dipped. I sat there on the playground. I chilled. Long story short, the guy, we're gonna call him Caleb. He came up to me and he just kept playing like he hit me in the jaw. He kept playing. And I was like, believe it or not, I got a long patience, y'all. I got a very long patience. So I was just chilling, eating my popcorn. Then one of his little, you know what I'm saying, upperclassmen, they trying to co-sign and instigate and shit. They were like,
but you not even hitting them hard.
So then he hit me, but then one had a little stick to it. I ain't gonna lie. That hit had a little stick on it. So I put my popcorn down. I got up. I got my licks in. Honestly, I can't remember how the fight went, but I most definitely had to get my licks in because you already played in my face. That one stuck a little bit. Now it's time for me to whoop that ass. So, you know what I'm saying? I handled my business, and from that day on, I realized something. I realized not only did standing up for myself make other people respect me, but it gave me a better sense of respect for myself within that first moment. A lot of bullying events happened out through middle school. Like one guy, he told me to spread my arm. Like it was this little thing going around. They're like, put your arm like this. And they were trying to kick people in their nuts, and I didn't really know about it for real. But when he kicked me, I instantly just caught his leg and I threw him to the side. But the bullying things just kind of kept going on. But since it kept going on, it gave me a reason to keep training and keep practicing. And literally from the early age of 7, I was teaching myself martial arts just from watching movies, reading books. You can actually learn martial arts from watching movies and reading books. That's a whole nother video for another day. But I had to teach myself these things because like my mama said, I couldn't keep running forever. You got to learn how to defend yourself. So I had to learn what I could with the resources that I could to teach myself how to fight. After I was done with 4th grade, I went to move to Texas with my grandma. I still did martial arts there. There wasn't really a lot of bullying going on in school for me in Texas. I mean, I didn't really know nobody. Nobody knew me, so I just stayed to myself for the most part. But once I came back to Georgia, I realized some of the same occurrences that was happening when I was in elementary school, when I was living in Georgia, started to happen again when I came back. But now with my mindset on a whole nother level, I already know I'm not going to let folks pick at me. Now, at the time, at 7 years old, I wasn't the great fighter that I am now. At that time, I got my ass whooped a lot. But like I said, I realized that when you stick up for yourself and you hold your own, people respect you for that. And not only just that, you build a greater sense of respect for yourself. And like, I remember in 7th grade, when we was in the bathroom, we slap boxing, body shots. I'm talking about, we doing that every day after lunch or anytime we had a chance to go to the bathroom. And since I was still training myself martial arts at that time, because I didn't get my first teacher until I was actually 16. All those years of teaching myself, that was basically like my first sparring on a regular. And it actually made me better. I started even slap boxing after school just to get more sense of fighting. Like, I just want to fight more and develop more. I started watching Kimbo Slice. I started teaching myself how to box. I started teaching myself Muay Thai. And all these things just started kind of to boil down, and it started to really just build my love and passion for martial arts, not just for the fighting sense, but how it made me feel. Because it got to a point, 8th grade, and this was the last street fight I've ever had actually in school. I got to 8th grade, got into a conversation, what's the word you call it? Confrontation with this guy. And long story short, it got to a point because it happened in our first period. We had 3 periods that went by before it happened. We was transitioning to our 3rd period. After the 2nd period, I was really calming down. I didn't care no more. But as we was getting ready to transition 3rd period, everybody was like, "Come on, Riek. Come on to the bathroom, bro. Come on, bro. He waiting." I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get it out the way. Around this time, I've been teaching myself Muay Thai for about 3 months, and I had the basics of it. And when we got in the bathroom, the guy was like, he just over here talking shit, whatever, whoop the whoop. And then I'm like, look, when you put your stuff down, I'm gonna hit your ass. I ain't hard. I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm not hard. I'm not the type of person to act hard or I think I'm Billy Badass. None of that. It's just I don't care for all that extra talking. Like, either we fighting or we not. Like, so I told him, I'm like, once you put your stuff down and you turn around, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And that's exactly what happened. He turned around, he gave his stuff to somebody. As soon as he turned back around and looked at me, he put his hands up. I said 1, 2, and I kicked him in his knee, and he fell into the urinals. From that moment, the whole entire bathroom went silent. And even me, I was looking at myself, I was like, what did I just do? It was in that moment that I realized the power and damage that martial arts can truly hold. Long story short, the fight plays out. I'm throwing kicks to his head, knees. At one point, I slipped on piss. I'm not even gonna lie. And they thought, like, everybody around me thought I got kneed in the face. I was like, nah, he didn't get through. But I did slip on piss. I got back up. We still fighting. The fight probably lasted a minute. But you know, when you're fighting, it seems so long. I remember after that fight, I was just kind of pondering with myself. I was like, damn, if I was any better than what I was, I could have seriously hurt that dude. Cause like, if y'all just seen how it went and played out when I delivered that first initial kick to his leg, it made him collapse. Everyone in the bathroom was just like, what did he just do? And like, I remember when I went to gym, we went to that 3rd period. Everybody was like, bro, did y'all see Tyree fight? Did y'all see Tyree fight? Boy, he be kicking high hell, bro. And that became the thing. And once I moved into high school and throughout my whole high school year, martial arts just kind of became, it was always my identity, but that's what really became people know me of. Like, that became what people knew me of. And it just got to a point where really, you got your people that talk, you know what I'm saying? They talk big, but they ain't never really do nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And that was pretty much it. Now, the part where martial arts truly started to change my life was actually when I got into the military. See, prior to being in the military, like I said, fighting was just an interest and a means to protect myself. That was all it was. And I did have some aspirations to go pro. You know what I'm saying? I had to figure it out on my own because when I did get my first teacher at 16, I dislocated my shoulder. So that set me back. And I just had to figure it out on my own. But when I came back from the military, martial arts started to have a new meaning. It started to become a way of me really to understand myself and learn myself and just truly grow through the lessons that I learned. And like I said several times within this video already, martial arts taught me how to truly have respect for yourself. And when you learn to truly respect yourself on a whole nother level, you carry yourself with a whole new sense of confidence. Especially that within itself is too, because martial arts give you a certain confidence because you're 100% confident of the capabilities that your body can do. Like, you know for a fact, if you want to jab, your jab is there. If you want to be able to transition out of a chokehold and you know how to do that, you have trust within your body to do that. And that type of confidence magnifies a person. You can begin to walk if somebody come to you in your face with confrontation. You're not quick to react because you know what you can possibly do to that person. And it's not to toot your own horn or be cocky or arrogant, but it's the truth. You know the power that you hold within. And when you take away that physical power in a martial arts aspect, and let's look at it from a spiritual point of view, that's the same thing in life. You have the power to do whatever it is that you want to do in your life. When confrontation is in front of you, you have the power to go past it and go through it. And martial arts taught me that. And martial arts taught me so many other things. The power of discipline and consistency. Because at the beginning of anything that you do, you're going to suck at it. You're going to be terrible at that thing. But if you take the time to just do it over and over and over again through repetition, constantly refining, doing after actions report when you have to go back and look at what you did. Just going back and taking that time to always be in the lab and put those reps in. Martial arts taught me that it takes repetition and discipline and consistent habit to be great at anything. And when I take those lessons I apply it to my life, one thing I realized, and I'm going to make a video on this, we're one habit away from living the new life that we want. We're one habit away for seeking that brand new reality that you want. You just got to do that one new habit consistently. You want to learn how to do that roundhouse kick? Take that one kick and do it 10,000 times. But don't take 10,000 kicks and do them one time. That one habit is going to pave the way for so many other good habits. Let's just say that one habit is you going to the gym 4 times a week. Do you know how well that can magnify your life? That's just one habit. That one habit can spill over into other things and magnify you into other areas of your life that you didn't even think about. And martial art has taught me so many of those. If you're liking this video and you gain some value for it, just hit that thumbs up for me. You ain't even got to subscribe if you don't want to. I'll let you decide that on your own. But, like I was saying, martial arts has just taught me so much. It has made me a better person. It's made me a better man for sure, because character goes a long way. And martial arts within itself can truly magnify a person's character. There's so much I can truly say about the wonders of martial arts. And I'm not like most people that can come on here and just get so clear, because I don't necessarily speak from my brain. I speak from my heart. And martial arts within itself is literally embodied in my heart. So these words I'm giving to you, just know they come from a very special and deep place. Let me stop right here. So, like I said, martial arts has magnified my life in so many areas. Martial arts has even kind of gave me a sense of mentality prep for fatherhood. And I'm not even there yet, but I can see how the mental aspects of martial art plays in being a parent, because think about it. When you're dealing with a child, you're dealing with a person that has no real way of truly communicating with you with words. You have to pick up through them through body language, through certain patterns, and you have to learn those things. Martial arts, you do the same thing when you're fighting. When you're fighting your opponent ain't going to tell you, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to kick you with this side. I'm going to kick you with that side. They're not going to tell you shit. What they're going to do, though, they're going to have different patterns. They're going to have different body language. They might even make certain sounds when they're in pain. You got to pick up on these things. You got to pick up on those different messages, the different way the body communicates. Because when you can learn how the body communicate, you can learn how to defeat your opponent. So if you learn how your baby communicate, you can learn how to take care of your baby. You get what I'm saying? You see how martial arts can literally tie in to almost any aspect of life, but it takes a careful, observant eye to truly see where those lessons can cross each other. You understand what I'm saying? And if you haven't started doing martial arts and you live in the Atlanta area and you want to learn martial arts, I encourage you to follow my non-profit organization, Martial Arts School, which is Warriors of Righteous, on my Instagram. And just check it out. We do self-defense training completely free every other weekend. We do it pretty much twice a month. And I would love for y'all to come out and learn martial arts with me. And I think you will truly love the experience because we teach martial arts from a holistic point of view. And when I say holistic, I'm truly basically saying how you can use martial arts to enhance every area of your life. You can use it to enhance business, personal, spiritual. You can use martial arts to enhance any area in your life, and I would love for you to be a part of that. So again, you want to check it out, Warriors of Righteous on Instagram, and you can also check out our website. It ain't too much up there, I will be honest, but you can check it out at warriorsofrighteous.org. I probably said that wrong, which is fine. You'll see the real one right now here. But if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up for me. Martial arts is very beautiful, and I would love for you to learn and take in the gifts that martial arts holds, because these gifts are for everybody. But until the next video, which is tomorrow, I'll see you then. Rasta Riek.